Imagine, what a quantum school fees. I will come. As you could.
Because I quote Mama.
Let me introduce two people that came in. Yes, we are well privileged to have these great men here. And also on the mind that Dr. Peter Said Dagogo was the former Director General Nimasa. So, I got me kuchande because here in politics. And my it's my singular honor and privilege to welcome Barrister Mona Chimso Swebe. He is the former chairman of NBA. Okay. Sir, you are welcome. Yeah. And also, no Chief Grant Chibu is elect of Umunoke. Umunteke Autonomous Community. Sir, you are welcome. Where's the other mic?
When on a school na Castina, then one young man abiana where Sebastian Opera. Asim na ya wonya AKIRIKA. See, is that so? Yes, na ye admission na school. Is that so? It's okay. Ma Boriaga meet here my provost. Say Legonya. But I know at the then Imo State. So, provost I say, okay, na admission in the school. Come back next year. Kanye admission. Meanwhile, enter me in my room. Near meal ticket, everything. Corner I gonna ref near to feel comfortable. Then, Mbamechara. Yes, I may resign not the then Imo State as a teacher. It's okay. Mapokra went back to the provost of the school. Say, employ him. He needs work. I said, does he want to work? I said, okay, yes. Incidentally, he was employed as a librarian. 2 days later, oh yeah, I don't forget. AKIRIKA, Keleno, Mono. Riepano, Suano, Ekelele Muno, Kankano. Amonia Salmonte.
The man, Mamma, AKIRIKA Mamma, you don't do guys a little to marry to him. 1 minute. It's a pleasure. The Attorney General and Commissioner of Justice a gift. But I'm calling Honorable Justice C.K. Wankwo to have this gift on behalf of the and for the Commissioner of Justice. Thank you, sir. Amen.
AKIRIKA, Mambano, Onomeno.
Okay. The last lecture I went in town. the last lecture I will retire. Lecture one of our own son, who grew up and studied accountancy and became an expert, a fraud detection expert. He worked in the NMPC for many years before he retired, and is now the MD of Goodway Global Consulting Company in Abuja. I'm calling our brother, Mr. Goodhope. Whoa, Olukuoneaka. He is also the General Secretary of ATG. Thank you. You're welcome.
The police, they took my papers from me, and I say, sir, why you told me so? Okay, police.
Thank you, Dr. Ken, the president of ATG. I appreciate you greatly. Okay, make we may kick away like this. That is to show, to buttress what I want to talk to us now. Topic in Lemkunia is on capacity building. It's a sine qua non for career and business growth and performance in 21st century, in this 21st century. Money that now could business in the past, business. Is somebody with me? So on your member say we make a project. We make a project because without projecting it, if I go the route, ndozo daga, okay, meta ono hotanyen deku, but onu really wag me use to English. Order to influence Mkuangwangwa. Among them, I am a arrangement interpreter, but I cannot interpreter get taking so much of our time. So because I'd my body to go and Galio Kubeke, Malo to Kwazo, Ghana Okundoke, Onona Kurunjikwe, AKIRIKA Mamano. So, go to the next slide, please. Ellen Number introduced to the vision and mission of ATG, AKIRIKA Think Tank Group. Be fast. To be the holistic developmental advisory arm of AKIRIKA. All the vision, Dr. Peter said that there should be a vision. Vision is important. Yeah, many people got very far because when we vision, year in, year out, where there's an anchor. So, ATG, one vision that in the next 5 years, 10 years, that anchor a holistic, and the other holistic with that women organize so many position papers. They have written so many position papers. Very soon I got submit those position papers, may review you, child. So to tell you that they have already gotten a vision where they are going. And their mission is to organize and set up avenues and platforms for impact development in the community. Now I'm coming to my paper. I want you to go to the next slide. Coming to my paper. Just as I can introduce, I am a chartered accountant. That's my profession. I read accounting, but that's not my area of major. I now decided to major in fraud investigation. And some years ago, I got certified as a fraud examiner with the Association of Certified Fraud Examiners in US. So that is where I have passion. And that is where my company engaged me so much. So this paper was born out of this topic, was born out of my investigation, the tension, because sometimes EFCC, National Assembly, Accountant General Office, they will come for investigation. Sometimes we will engage our consultants. We'll also engage our auditors. But they will come up. They will say they didn't see anything. Are you getting my point? They didn't see anything. So I was privileged to be part of a team that investigated and petroleum product losses for 2 consecutive times. So when I was involved in that team, I discovered the tricks, how these fraudulent people or staff used to conceal their misdemeanor in stealing our products. So when I now took time, I now decided to do a little research work on that. I now knew that there are some variables when I use apply that tricks. If you are conversant with oil and gas industry, you will know that temperature and density play important role. So that was how they normally use to cover their crimes. So in course of this exercise, what I did was I follow closely. Why are they using this kind of temperature? Why are they using this density? In one of our investigations, somebody used density of this internal to apply in PMS. And you know the implication of that. What would that happen? That will give you volume. That will tell you that there's so much volume of this product in the tank, whereas it is not there. So every time you see them use, you see the volume of the product going high. Meanwhile, in the tank is almost what? Empty. So that was what gave me the quest to write on capacity building. In any field you are, you need to develop competencies, capacities. Many business you do, if you don't know the secret of that business, you are going to be out of business sooner than later. That's what I may certainly want to let my people know this. If you see the picture of the man there placing his hand, there's no time now, because in my session, it's normally interactive session to engage you. But in normal circumstances where I have handled discussions like this, I normally engage. But there's no time, so that I will allow you to go. Now, you see this man. This is looking for solution providers. The world is looking for people with ideas. Let me tell you, if you don't have ideas to bring on the table, you're going to be out very soon. That's what the world is looking at. You see the other picture? We are looking for somebody that will fix our numerous challenges and problems. We want somebody that will fix it. I remember when I was in my company, we had one slogan. Fix it, no excuse. Did somebody hear me? Fix it, no what? Excuse. AKIRIKA lendega fix the challenges, the numerous problems. We have complained too much. We have called them, it is their business. Today, it is no longer our what? Business. It is business of every one of us. So if you don't have anything to provide, solution to provide, please, you are no longer needed. Your time has expired. I want to challenge everyone here, AKIRIKA indigene. If you don't have any idea, no solution to offer to us, your time has what? It's fair. So give us chances. We need at every forum people that will give us ideas how we'll do things. That's why people ruling the world are not these dancers. You know dancers? You know how big they are? They're not the one ruling the world. People ruling the world are those with ideas. Those that are providing solution every now and then. Please go. Let's meet you. Let me take you a little bit faster. Please go to the next one. So our paper objectives is going to be understanding. To understand what capacity building is, I will take it very fast. I'm sure you have written your name with your email address or WhatsApp number. We are going to make every paper that presented today available to you. That's what the ATG organizers agreed. Thank you very much. So we are going to acquaint yourself with capacity building process, more especially the people who are in business, captains of industry. You need to take capacity building serious. When I come to training, I'm going to mention one salient point. If you like, take it home. If you don't like, you leave it. So you adopt various sources or ways of building capacity. We have many ways. Some of us neglect it. Why some of us grew up and we were close to our parents. They were having some small meeting. We didn't take those meetings very, lightly. And he helped us. I was telling somebody when we went to welcome Dr. K that I still remember till today 3 things my late father told me. Before I leave after thanking God, I can also thank my late father for playing such an advisory role in my life. Because if I hadn't that constant meeting with my father, I wouldn't have had those ideas. We're going to get insight on the benefit and the need for capacity building in this time. Please, let's go. Our part today, call it your agenda, call it outline, introduction, I'm going to do that, what capacity building is, and what have you. You are going to see in that our part today, I'm going to mention 3 C's. And if you read my synopsis, you'll see 3 C's. I didn't want to miss word on 3 C's. I said that it is a major takeaway that your capacity, competence, and character, what they said there, takes you to attitude is what? Everything. Because you may get capacity, you may get competence, but when you are lacking in character, it is a major minus to you. It is a very big major minus. And that is what is going to be a major takeaway. Now, whether you like it or not, this is knowledge era. It's somebody's man for me to do. Knowledge, no. And the other one is age. What we are looking at is that L that is because of, and what can you tell me about that L? What you know gives you what? An age. And that is L is learning. If they had been bored now, I would have described it because that's my job. That's how we lecture. I'm into consulting. So we want to make sure that we pass the message very clear to people. Even in the Bible said that at the later days, knowledge shall do what? Is that not true? I still wonder the Bible you are reading. That knowledge shall increase, and you are still like that. Year in, year out. No improvement in our plans. So, whether you like it, you don't like it, we have entered. There's no going back. You know, some people in my church, by God's grace, I'm the men's president of my local assembly in Abuja. I said, look, brethren, we can't, because of you, and we play back. We have entered in information age. We have entered. So, for now, if you don't have a phone that is WhatsApp compliant, no problem. That will not deter us from not using what? WhatsApp. Are you hearing me? That will not deter us. We can go back again. That's why some people in information communication now, they are making it. And let me tell you, technology is driving the world. In fact, let me also tell you that AI, artificial what? Intelligence, has done marvelously well. Do you know that a pilot can be sleeping while on the plane? Gamification. He put it there, pam, 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 and that's the auto cruise. And the thing, it's only when you land. That was when they carried out a study. Those who would want to enter plane without a pilot, and those who want to enter a plane with what? Pilot. The people that want to enter plane without a pilot was very, very low. The score was very low. I think 20-something, 25%. We are in information age. So there's no need saying you are going. The world has gone sophisticated. If you don't get up, I'm going to talk little in business and what, those of us in business. I think one of the case studies was this cashless policy that failed woefully. I think if Nigeria had got it that time, I don't think our economy would still be wobbling the way it is now. So we have entered where knowledge need to match with knowledge. Skills need to match with skills. Pardon me, I am talking from my own standpoint. As a fraud examiner, I tell you the level of crimes, financial crimes, that people are perpetrating today, it will marvel you. And I can hear and hit my chest and tell you that so many businesses you see this number, some of them are lie. They're all fraudulent. What they are doing is just the fronting. I don't want to go into my profession because that's not what I'm doing. But what I want to talk to everybody, that it is time for you to develop skills. It's time for you to upskill. It's time for you to, get up, because the world is no longer where it is today. Mahatma Gandhi, a popular man we know, from India, who also, if you want a change, you should what? Be what? Be the change you want to see. The change will start from who? From you. And the man made a very interesting point to me. What did he say? He said, I have a belief that I can do it. I shall surely acquire the capacity to do it, even if I may not have it at the beginning. See, you know how many visions that have died? Not that the vision, some of them is from God. Some of them is a well-defined vision. But they refuse to improve. They said, this is how we have been doing it. And they continued. And time catch up with them. See, there's 4 approaches to change. You can deny change. You can resist change. You can explore change. I think it is better at that point, exploring change, than to deny change and do what? Resist change. The other way is the 4th one is to accept change. We can't be doing things the way we are doing it before. No, time has come that we need to revolutionalize. I think that's one of the book I read some years ago. He said, I will not be a captive of history. Did you get that point? This man wrote, now leading the revolution. He said, I will not be the captive of history. Some of us seated here are still under the captive of history. We are in 21st century. The way we do business has automatically changed. So we need to key in. We need to change. We need to change. And our brother also told us that since Eneka the bird says that he has learned, 6 men have learned how to shoot without missing. He will do what? That is where the world is. Unless they will catch you. They will catch you. They will drop you. So that's where you are matching skill with skill. The bird said, since they have learned this sophistication, I'm going to learn. You know, they told us, think like a criminal, but you are not a criminal. That's how we think. That's how we think that way. And you see these guys, they are somehow trying to be faster than us. That's why no month I don't take courses, training, workshops. No month. I pay. Like the last one I took before coming down was on the 12th of this thing. What did I? Using GPT, AI GPT to chat GPT. You know what they call chat GPT now? To do my investigation. And my professional colleague in America organized that program and involved me. I subscribed to it. No month I've taken program on AI, artificial intelligence. So you don't need to waste time. The world will leave you, and once the world leaves you, I wonder what will happen. So our brother is advising you that we are in sophisticated era. So please gear up for your skill. Let's go to the next slide. No, I won't waste time here. My paper will get to you. But among this, Wikipedia define this paper. Other definitions. But one I will take your attention is the last one. The one I put therefore. Human capacity development can be defined as the process of systematically upskilling individuals in order to achieve the desired result. If you want to be effective, because I emphasize on effectiveness than efficiency. You may be good you may be efficient, but you are not getting your result. But when you are effective, which means you are hitting your result, you are getting your result, you are getting your target. So this is the time to upskill. I don't know whether it's Dr. Peter Dakuku. It is only in this part of our country that we emphasize on age so much. Everything age. I have two people, one from Italy, one from US. They are women that graduated for his first degree in 1985. I mean, at the age of 85 years. This woman graduated. So how did I get to know? It was when this other one graduated at the age of 90. Community development. She graduated at the age of 90, beating the record of the other person of 85. But they come to my community with age. Do they give price for age? It appears the age is giving us money. Thank God I'm also aging, so I'm going to get that money. All right. Gap that need to be bridged. There's a huge gap for capacity building. And that has led to failure in succession planning. And for those who are in organizations and industry. And sometimes I would want to emphatically say that it's not that there's no job, but organizations are looking for people with a high skill set. People who have upskilled themselves. The organizations are looking people who have ideas. People who, and again, we have talked about globalization and e-business. The example I can give handy is the cashless policy. Till today, many businesses can't come out. They went under. I can attest to that. I know so many businesses, that cashless policy. Because for some of them, this change took them unaware. Unaware. They don't have, some people don't have bank account. Some people, what would I take? So many things. No POS.